Hello, it's Uncommon Fossil here, and I've been playing Pokemon TCG Live beta for about 2 days now, and just want to give some initial thoughts. I'm still very new to it, still figuring things out, so this will probably be a quick video here. Uh, Starting with what the currencies are, what things you have to spend. There's three types of currencies in here. You have these coins, which you buy the items that change your look for avatars, boxes, things like that. That's what you spend these on. You don't use these to get cards or packs or upgrade and anything like that. It's nothing playable. It's just the visuals with that currency. Then you have crystals, which are a really important currency. You get crystals to get the premium battle pass, which is something important that you want to do. And you get crystals. They're the slowest one to earn from what I've seen so far. You have to get those in quests and sometimes within the battle pass itself. So this is a very important currency, the crystals, but seems to be the hardest one to come by. And then we have, lastly, credits, which you use in the deck editor to craft cards. So this is the crafting system. Excess cards turn into credits, and also unopened packs up to 125 that you have in your account from PTCGO when you migrate will get turned into credits. Now I did not migrate my account, which I recommend to you also. Just when you start up the game the first time, you got to do all those usual say yes to terms of use and all that, and just make sure you click don't migrate account. I think by default migrate account is highlighted. Click don't migrate account, because once you migrate your account, you can't go back to PCCGO, and live has been very up and down and unplayable at times. So I think at this point I want to have the option to go back to PTCGO if I need to, and I recommend you giving us that option too. So don't migrate is my recommendation, and then you can say no to turning off migrate, that it won't ask you every time you load up the game, which I recommend that too. You don't need to be asking that every time. If you choose to migrate later on under the settings, I believe it is, no, delete it. Yeah, the top option is migrate your account. So if anytime you choose later on, you can migrate when you want to. But like I said, I'm going to wait a while for that. So this is the home screen. This is my rank. This is represent my rank on the rank ladder. I'll show you that. The battle pass. This is where you click to play a game. When you want to do that, and you pick either ranked here or casual. I started on casual but quickly went to ranked, and I don't see any reason to really play casual at this point. Just play ranked. I think the rewards are a little better, and it works well. And this is your active deck. You can click on that to change the deck you want to play. So the decks here are, you get 8 decks to start with, which is a decent set. You get Rapid Strike Urshifu, Blissey, Zamazenta, Zacian, Deciduous Inteleon, an Inteleon VMAX, Rapid Strike Malamar, Shadow Rider, and a Suicune deck. I put together a Suicune Inteleon deck, which I think I'll do a video on shortly on that. That deck, I think, for me, is a little bit of an improvement over the basic starting decks. And then you may have also noticed there's Lugia V-Star and Regidrago V-Star. That's from the battle pass, so I'll get to that shortly. So here's the decks. You click this to set active to the deck you want. Now I'd want to put it back to what it was, so keep set active there. That's how you choose your deck. You edit the decks in here, and I'll do a video that talks about that some. Your profile, things to customize your avatar. Not overly concerned about that, but that's there. Shop, okay. Just looking at the things you can buy. There's bundles you can buy. There's different products you can buy. These all cost. You can see the crystals. Yeah, crystals. I'm trying to get used to the names still, so I double check. So these are crystals, which is the middle one. They're the ones. This is the currency that's the hardest to get. It costs for a pack, which is only 5 cards here in live, but a pack costs 200 crystals. You can get 3 packs for 560 crystals, so that's a slightly better deal. So you're going to want to save up if you're buying packs to get the 560. there's no discount to getting 6, and then there's the special things you could buy. So again, that's fine. You can buy other currency, but I wouldn't. I'm not going to do that because now I'm taking the currency and crystals that I can use to buy cards and converting that to something that I can only buy avatar and deck boxes with. And then I want to get playable cards is the first and foremost of my focus here. And then if you have a camera, which I don't on this desktop computer, you can use your camera to scan your code. So that's the shop there. And then the Battle Pass, which is a important feature here. And quite frankly, the Battle Pass, I've been making good progress in the last 2 days. You start off with the basic Battle Pass, and I think as soon as you play your first game, you get no, that's tier 3. At tier 1, which is you start, I think, immediately with, you get a Lugia deck. Lugia V-Star. It's not certainly an optimal Lugia V-Star deck, but it's kind of like the V battle decks that you get. You get a 2/2 Lugia V-Star. It plays 4 unidentified fossils and such. So there's a lot of adjusting you're going to want to do, but that's okay. You're getting this to start off for free. That's quite good. And then as you move up the tiers, which I'm at tier 3 within 2 days, you pick up other cards you're going to add in. Like at tier 2, I got a 3rd Lugia V, which is great, and a V-Guard Energy. So I could add those into the deck. You get another. And tier 4, which will be my next one to get, you get a Lugia V-Star and another V-Guard Energy, and go and so on as you pick up some pieces. I think once you get to tier 8, I think you have everything you need. You get another V-Star at that point and another V-Guard Energy, and you can have, I think at that point, a fairly competitive Lugia deck. So I think that'll take, we'll see, a week. I think I might get that within a week of starting this out from an account that I didn't migrate, a brand new account. A week to get a Lugia V-Star deck that's competitive is quite good. And it only took me about a day to get the crystals needed to unlock the premium pass. It cost 600 crystals, and it right now it's good for another almost 9 weeks. It's until the next expansion comes out. One of the differences with Live from PTCGO is that the store includes the mini sets also. So the mini sets you can buy the cards for also, which is something to keep in mind. So you can buy in the store the celebrations packs, and particularly people talk about where duplicates, everything is higher rarity, so you get a lot of extra crystals, or a lot of extra credits. Sorry, I got to get this stuff straight. You get more credits for more rare cards, and for the premium one, which I said it only took me a day to get the crystals to get that. You get a Regidrago deck. So here it's Regidrago V-Star. Again, it's a 2/2 V-Star line, not everything, not what you need, and some other cards. It doesn't have any other Vs or V-Stars to copy their attacks, but again, as you go on through the tiers, you start pulling more cards. When I got tier 1, I got a 3rd Regidrago V, and also a Zeraora. And let's see, when I got tier 3, I got a 3rd Regidrago V-Star. So again, very nice. And then when I get to tier 5, I get a Duraludon V-Star, V-Max, which can certainly go on the deck as a useful attacker, and so on as you go up. When you get to tier 7, you get a Giratina V-Star. And again, you don't need the basic V, you just need the V-Star in the discard pile to use the attack. So as you get up, I think for this one, you need to get up to maybe tier 11 or so, I'm not sure, you get all the cards. They've moved it so the cards you need to upgrade the decks are early in the tiers. I don't know how far I'll get in it. It started, Live wasn't available globally until maybe a week into this set being released. So I don't know time-wise how that will go. And I think there's 50 tiers. Let's see. Yeah, so 50 tiers. Towards the end, though, you're just getting deck boxes and coins and crystals, which is all good things, of course, but you're not pulling into the individual cards at this point that you need for the deck. You'll have completed the deck you need much earlier. The basic tier, it looks like they're all Silver Tempest packs I will pull in the premium pass, I'm getting things like Lost Origin, Pokemon Go, just a mix of decks. So that's a positive also. Pull some avatar items and such. So it's working pretty well. And then the other thing on this Battle Pass tab, it shows you what your current quests are. So you want to keep an eye on that because these are the quests to get the currencies, and this is really the main way to get the crystals is through these quests. You get crystals through that, through these quests, and on the battle pass itself. When I get to tier 4, I will get 50 crystals here with in the premium part of it. But then, so pay attention. Like the one of the quest I had earlier today was to retreat 4 Pokemon. So I said, okay, what do? I took a look at my decks. I said, all right, well, I know Rapid Strike Urshifu, that does a lot of retreating. It's got Tower of Waters and stuff, and you're swinging in and out. So that seems like a good deck to play to get my 4 retreats. And I played one game, which I won, and got that that quest completed. So just keep an eye on the quest, focus what you're playing to complete your quest, which is kind of how it was in Pokemon TCG online, although it may be even a bigger focus in live. What the quests are exactly, we will see. And then ultimately, I need to get a sense of how we earn these currencies. We can look at the store and see how much things cost. That's easy to find out in the game. But the real question is, how easy is it to get the currencies? Because that really determines, that's the bigger point for me in terms of understanding how much things really cost. The cost here as a largely free-to-play user is how much time do I have to commit to get something. I don't care if it costs 600 crystals. What really matters is what does it take to get those 600 crystals. So that's just a quick overview of things. I think what I'm going to probably do next is on my Suicune and Teleon deck, I'm going to do a little deck profile and show you how the deck editor worked on that and show you a little gameplay. The gameplay at this point, just a quick comment, it's okay. It's nothing great, but it's not bad either. So it's okay. Hopefully it gets better. One other point, if you've gotten this far in the video, is under the menu, when you want to quit game, you go under menu, or you click in the upper right as expected, and then it's quit game here in gray. It took me a while to find that, and also my son who went to live, also he had a hard time finding it too, and I pointed it out. So just a pointer there. That's what you do when you're done with live. So it's been okay for now, and hopefully you give it a try. I'd recommend don't migrating your account, and take care.